first thing I learned from this week's video was about contracts and how they can kind of make or break a production. If one of the parties doesn't fully understand the terms of the legal contract, then this can end up in a tricky situation. So this video taught me to always triple check my documents. I also learned about budgeting within different departments and how they have to kind of work together on a limited amount of money to be able to put on a full show or product together. And then the last lesson that I learned was about settlements and just how they can be very messy overall, as it is very easy to get into disputes over money and contracts due to little tiny details or stipulations that get missed or taken advantage of. And so I learned that it is very important to be very thorough and essentially have everything in writing. And then for the two questions that I have, my first question is, what's the best way to make sure that a contract for a company is fair and able to work for all parties while still working within the budget needed for a project? And then my second question is, what are some common budgeting issues that can come up and delay a production or project result? And lastly, for the one thing I want to share with the class, I just want to say kind of what stood out for me. And what stood out to me was honestly just how detailed someone has to be, especially in the professional and legal world, as you can get into a lot of financial trouble or just kind of a dark place if not budgeting correctly or reading contracts fully. So I just learned to have everything in writing and make sure I am paying my full attention to important documents.